This is by a long shot the biggest and largest set of changes and announcements in the history of HypnoThoughts Live. I consider this, and what I'm about to share with you, the transition to HypnoThoughts Live 2.0. Many of you guys know that we've always made changes to the conference based on your feedback. And that's one of the things that sets us apart is every year we incrementally experiment with things and we let you know what we're going to experiment with. And we're very transparent about it. Not everything works, but a lot of it does. And that's how we keep getting better and better over the years. And so this video is me telling you just a few, this is just a few of the changes that are coming for your 2023, but it's the big ones. And the big ones that will have down the line impacts that you'll understand very quickly. So the number one complaint that you guys have had over the last 10 years is the venue is old and dated and kind of crappy. It's been the right size for us. We fit perfectly into this space. The food has been, I think, excellent, actually. And the staff's been nice to us. But the air quality has been bad. The light and just dated, it just feels old. But there's been a heart and soul to it. And as we've been looking to move off, onto the strip, and we've been looking to move into a different venue, finding good airfare that everywhere can fly in, finding a place that is the right size, that we can support a sense of community. If we go to one of those big places, we'll just kind of get lost in the mess. So there really is a Goldilocks size that we've been looking for. And making a change like that creates a ton of other changes. All of a sudden we have to deal with unions and food stuff, and a ton changes. But I am here to announce and tell you that the beginning of HypnoThoughts Live 2.0 is happening today, because we are announcing right now that we are moving HypnoThoughts Live on the strip to the Sahara Hotel that just finished a $200 million renovation. Brand new. The last time I was there, they were still hanging chandeliers. Brand spanking new. Gorgeous. The sound quality is better. The acoustics of the room dividers is better. The air quality is better. The lighting is better. There's actual natural light. There's giant floor to ceiling windows in the conference center. It's going to be a completely different experience. And because it's on the strip, we're actually on the monorail line. The monorail actually stops at the Sahara, which means if you want to go anywhere in Vegas, instead of you guys saying, okay, how many of us are there? How many Ubers do we need? Who's getting an Uber? Who's paying for it? Whatever. All of you just get on the monorail together. And oh, by the way, we negotiated a group discount price for all HypnoThoughts Live attendees to get a weekend pass for the monorail, so you can go anywhere without having to deal with that. And it just builds that community. And you guys know community is what matters to me. Making sure HypnoThoughts Live does feel like a family matters to me. And we've all said it's all about that feeling of coming home. And we've all talked about that family. And Kaz even said it in her keynote, and a couple other people have over the years, that it does really feel like we're coming home. And so I'm talking about moving our home. And today's moving day. And today is me telling you that this has happened. This is what we're doing. And when you guys see the gorgeous pools, there's 3 pools. All of them are gorgeous. The pool bar is going to be crazy good this year. All the venues, the restaurants. There's a noodle bar. There's a sports bar. There's a steakhouse. There's these great tacos. There's all this wonderful food. And the food is an important part of HypnoThoughts Live. We've put everybody in one room. And that and the vendor time, both of those have been really valuable for us. And I've made an important change that I want you guys to understand. Yeah, we want you to be able to have conversations by providing lunch. But here's what I know. There's over 60 tables in that room. And a person you want to talk to at this table or that table is easy, but the person who's 30, 40 tables away, you can't talk to them anyway. You just get a sense of scale, which is great, but it's not building the relationship. So here's what we did to make it even better, to really lean into building a family. I'm going to put $100 on food and beverage on every one of your rooms. And by the way, if 2 of you share a room, you'll get $200. That means that we're going to take the first 750 attendees at HypnoThoughts Live and give you each $100 as a food and beverage credit on your room. You put down your credit card for incidentals, and then no matter where you are, you're at the Starbucks, you're at the restaurant, you say, oh, can I just put that on my room? The first $100 is paid for by us. That means you can have lunch every day you're there for free. Sure. And probably have a good chunk left over. And that means you can buy someone a drink. You can see Tom Nicoli after his talk and you say, hey, Tom, can I buy you a drink? And he's like, yeah, sure. And we paid for it, but it's your money now. And so that first $75,000 that we're injecting into the conference just moves money all around the venue by you, which means we are going to cover the Sahara in hypnotists. And no matter where you are, you can walk into a space and see friendly faces and you can make friends. And you know you have the budget to be generous. You know you have the budget to pick up a round of drinks. You know you have the budget to take someone to lunch. You know you have the budget to start building relationships all over this industry. I told you guys that this was 2.0. And a couple of you saw the video that I made a couple of years ago where I said, like, once we change our logo to hexagon, that means a lot of change is coming, and a lot of change is coming. There's changes that I can't even get into right now because it's too big, and some of them don't matter to you. Like, you guys don't care that we have to go to union audio video crews and all those things. Like, none of that really matters to you. I want to focus on the conference experience for you. We're also moving the dedicated vendor time. We're not putting it in the middle of the day. Those after vendor time classes started to kind of feel a little heavy and dead and slow. So we're moving vendor time to the end of the day and making it a happy hour. So we're bringing bars into the vendor room so people can have drinks and cocktails and kind of mill about while we're doing the raffle and we're doing vendor rooms and just kind of infuse a little bit more energy into the end of the day. It's going to be just such a huge upgrade. Everything about it is just more beautiful, more thoughtful, and we can do this because I know you trust me. There's a lot of other changes, and we'll be posting videos and pictures and all that. And oh, by the way, go to the new website. Go to htlive.net right now, and we've actually created a dedicated page to the Sahara. htlive.net/Sahara. If you go to the site, it'll be obvious. You can see pictures for yourself just how gorgeous this $200 million renovation is. And you can see the ideas behind how we're going to be creating these little nooks, they have these wonderful little seating areas that are just these conversation spots, just spots where you can pull some people aside and have an impromptu little chit chat. There's going to be just dedicated spaces for us. And we are going to cover the Sahara in hypnotists. And thank you. I'll end this video with this. Running a live event business during COVID was scary. And you guys stuck with us. You guys supported us. And we came out of COVID stronger than we've ever been because of you. And I'm grateful. And I take that responsibility serious. We are the biggest conference in the world because you support us. We are the biggest conference in the world because we are right that community and experience matter. And building the relationships, when you guys see all the details of what I'm thinking and planning to make sure we're building stronger relationships and what the net impact of that is on your ability to help people and to earn a living by helping others, and how we're going to make sure that HypnoThoughts Live delivers on the promise of making sure not just that you have a great time, because we can do that, but to have a great time while transforming your career, to have the ability to create life-changing conversations on the entire property and all over Las Vegas. It's no longer just an alligator bar and a conference room. It's no longer just one pool party and one keynote reception. It's no longer just a bowling tournament. We are going to cover the Sahara, but also we have the ability to scale this infinitely now because we have access to the entire strip. We are going to get bigger and bigger and bigger now. So if you don't have your speaker application in yet, you need to get it in. Go to htlive.net. There's a button. You should click it. If you know anybody who didn't like our old location, if you know anybody who said, yeah, HypnoThoughts Live is cool, but the location sucks, you need to forward this video to them right now. You need to share this video. Please help me get the word out. I'm telling you right now, I'm putting $75,000 of my money on this bet that you guys are going to see the Sahara and love it. We're putting $75,000 into all of our pockets to create a community. We are betting on that relationships matter, that mentorship matter, that coaching matters, and that many, many of you are excited at the opportunity of paying it forward and paying people back. And that's what we're going to build at HypnoThoughts Live together. And I am so excited that you guys are going to join me in Las Vegas this summer. It's 2.0, and I'm excited to share it with you. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for sharing this video. Thanks for letting everyone know that HypnoThoughts Live is not just the biggest hypnosis conference in the world. It is the premier conference in the world in every sense of the word. We are going to hold nothing back of making this the best conference experience for you imaginable. And the meticulous details, the number of times that I've already been at the Sahara going over the minutia. Stephanie and I were walking through the kitchen facilities. We were walking through everything to make sure that this is going to be the conference that everybody must attend. So please share this video. Please register. Prices are going to go up fairly soon. Get your tickets now while the prices are cheap. Get your application into Speak Now. I'm so excited. I can't tell you like how grateful, how excited. I've been wanting to share this with you guys for weeks, but I haven't because I didn't want to step on the toes of the Mid-America Conference. And then Jim and Anthony were announcing their Pacific Northwest Seattle thing, and then there's Mid-America. So I've been wanting to share this with you, but I didn't want to suck any of the air out of the room because this is such a big announcement that I didn't want to step on any toes. But I talked to Nonguard, and he's cool with me announcing this right before Mid-America, which is obviously, you guys know, a fantastic conference. Michigan just happened over the weekend. I heard they had a fantastic time. I saw some pictures. I talked a little bit to Dan, and he said it was a success, which is wonderful. I didn't want to step on any toes there. But now I can share this. And so let's share this with everyone. Thanks for watching this. I will talk to you all soon.